A dealership told Derek he was getting the car at cost, $50 above invoice. The salesman even said they were losing money on the deal. Derek drove home in a brand new car, thinking he'd won. He didn't. The dealership made over $3,000 on him, and he never saw a single dollar of it. Now, his neighbor, Travis, saw the car in the driveway and loved it. The very next weekend, he went to the exact same dealership. Same model, same color, same month. Travis paid $2,400 more. The difference wasn't the car. It was 5 words he said before the negotiation even started. Here's what nobody tells you. There are 14 hidden profit layers built into every single car sale. Most buyers don't know a single one exists, but the layer that costs you the most money isn't on the sales floor. It's in a quiet little room you walk into after you think the hard part is already over. Derek planned for months. He pulled the invoice price, he negotiated hard. $29,950, just $50 over what the dealer supposedly paid. He shook the salesman's hand and felt like a genius. And if the invoice price was the only number that mattered, he would have been. But that $50 is the only layer you're allowed to see. There are 13 more stacked underneath it. First one. Dealer holdback. After you drive off the lot, the manufacturer quietly wires the dealership 2 to 3% of the sticker price right back into their account. On Derek's car, that's an extra $645 to $967. The dealership made more on that invisible rebate than they did on the $50 Derek fought over for an hour. Then there's dealer cash, volume bonuses, regional rebates, floor plan assistance. Every single one of these lowers the dealership's real cost below that sacred invoice number you're staring at. But even if you had a magic calculator that could see all of it, you'd still miss the main event. Because the real money is made in a room you haven't walked into yet. Let's ground this in reality. Lithium Motors, AutoNation, Penske. These are publicly traded companies. They have to publish their financial statements. And those statements show that the average gross profit on a new car is about $3,263 above invoice. After rent, salaries, and lights, the net profit per car is somewhere between $512 and $1,200. That's the number Derek felt smart for slashing. But Derek didn't realize the dealership wasn't finished with him. After the handshake, he was led down a hallway into a smaller office. Just paperwork, they said. That room is the most profitable square footage in the entire dealership. The person behind that desk isn't a clerk. It's the finance manager, and they're the highest paid salesperson in the building. Public filings show the finance office generates an extra $2,200 to $2,800 per car on top of the sale price. Where does it come from? Loan reserve. The bank says 4%, the dealership says 5%. They pocket the difference, $600 to $800 gone. Extended warranty. You are buying peace of mind, they're buying $700 to $1,000 of pure profit. Gap insurance. Actually useful if you're underwater on a loan, but they're making $250 to $400 on it, and they won't tell you that price is negotiable. Protection packages, fabric coating, wheel insurance, another few $100s stacked on top. Then the paperwork itself, the doc fee, the electronic filing fee, the notary fee, $700 to $800 just to print the forms. Add it all up, and that quiet little office just made $2,700 to $2,900 before you even start the engine, on the exact same deal where the salesman swore they were losing money. Now, let's talk about Travis. He walked into the same dealership and said 5 words. I'm paying cash, best price. He thought he was holding a royal flush. The dealership heard something completely different. They heard, I just deleted your most profitable revenue stream. No loan reserve, no extended warranty pitch, no gap insurance. So they did the only thing they could do. They held firm on the sticker price. Travis paid $2,400 more for the exact same hunk of metal his neighbor was driving. Cash is not king at a car dealership. Financing is the product, and they have tests to figure out if you're a cash buyer before you even sit down. The clipboard at the front desk, cash or finance, that's test 1. The credit check, we just need to make sure you qualify, that's test 2. The loan application they start filling out for you. That's test 3. By the time you reach the finance office, you've told them your intentions 3 different times. If you hint at cash, your negotiating power evaporates. They know they have to make that FMI profit up somewhere else, and that somewhere else is the price of the car. So, what do you do? Professor Wealth ran the numbers. Here is the playbook. Step 1, walk in as a financing buyer. Keep your mouth shut about the cash you have in the bank. You want to look like a high-profit customer, so they give you the best price on the metal. Step 2, ask one specific question. What is the loan origination fee? You're checking to make sure there isn't a fee you can't get back if you pay the loan off immediately. Step 3, negotiate the purchase price like your life depends on it. They'll be flexible. They're dreaming about that finance office payday. Let them dream. Step 4, in the finance office, negotiate the add-ons. You know the margins now. Extended warranty has $1,000 of air in it. Gap insurance has $400. You don't have to buy them at all, but if you want them, offer half. Step 5, read the contract. Line by line, look for the words prepayment penalty. If it says none, you're golden. Step 6, sign the loan, drive the car home, pay it off tomorrow morning. You got the financing buyer discount. You paid 0 cash penalty, and the interest you owe is pocket change. This entire move hinges on 2 words: no prepayment penalty. If that clause is in there, you have to do the math. But in almost every case, the savings on the purchase price blow the tiny interest charge out of the water. The sales floor feels like a battlefield, but the war is won and lost in that back office. Derek won the battle on the sticker price and lost the war in the finance room. Travis surrendered before the fight even began. Now you know where the money hides, and you know exactly how to keep it in your pocket. If this video helped you see what was hiding in plain sight, hit subscribe. We break down the hidden math behind the decisions you make every single day.